And go ahead and bring up my reference. No, it's frame Fluoro before that. Then you run actually. Just inside my clamp there. That's clavicle. Come down a little bit to get to it. Take the Respiguide. All right, now get my dilator down on the right atrium. Okay, pull the table toward us. That's good. Pull the dilator back. We'll pull the wire back some. Probably can move it in a little bit. Usually above the carina. We'll see a jump from left to right on our Fluoro. And advance the wire. Straightening me out.
Is it? Oh, dilator's up. That's why. So I'm gonna take the dilator all the way out. Push on the way.
Oh, I see. Sometimes we need a dilator, but I gotta believe this is a relatively long, flat angle. So let's take a CS Vert inner catheter. We can take this off.
I got it.
And pull the wire back for me inside the vert. Let me switch spots with you. Come above me. Usually crossing over is relatively simple. But there's one two today that oh, we're crossed over now. And again, yeah, that is a flat venous angle or a wide open horizontal angle. I'll pull my outer back and I'll put the CS Vert up toward the IJ. So that gives me an idea of where we're going to start looking and pull the wire out. I'll take some contrast. That's left subclavian. It's kind of scanning the floor. The left brachiocephalic with see if I drop into anything. Something there, yeah. So we're gonna do a cine run here. Getting a lot of flow back up toward the subclavian or the innominate. So I'm thinking that this is our target branch. It could be left superior intercostal. I'll take a little flush. And on, yeah, we're way too high. Sometimes if you do a long cine run, you'll see it reflux eventually back down further. But yeah, 014 whisper. Sometimes there's a common trunk with the target vein, left PPV, and left superior intercostal. Sometimes it's a common trunk between the internal thoracic vein and left superior intercostal. So we need to investigate this one further with a wire. This side. Looks like it dropped down in something there. No. Oh, it's catching on something. think with the deep breaths, it pulled me back away from where I wanted to be. We set up the reference. Yeah. Yeah, see if there's a cine there. Play it. Yep. Okay, freeze. Go back a couple frames. No, it's the prior. There you go. That's about as good an image as we've had. Right there, looks good. Again, it's straight down from the IJ. Definitely not in it. Something there. What is that? Let's head up a little bit. Yeah. So that's not moving with the heart. So that is not our target vein. That's the internal thoracic vein. Usually our target vein is lateral to the internal thoracic vein. So that's it. Can you move the table up? Just show us. John, can you move the table up? And just show us the apex of the heart. Yeah, so we're moving with the heart. We're going to see about getting all the way down to the apex or into the inferior branch. There we go. Okay, back, pull the table down a little bit again. Good. So I'm going to try to advance my Respiguide over the inner catheter just to get it seated. That looks really nice. Subselective engagement of the delivery sheath. We're going to take the inner catheter out. Hold that sheath in so I don't put drag on it. Okay, take this. We get the we'll go ahead and shoot a venogram just to get an idea. If we're in the main vessel, oftentimes there's parallel branches, and we might visualize that we have. That's not going to work. We need the other one. We'll take the lead. Put the cook needle through the safe sheath, the valve. Cook needle. Just need something to get it through the valve, this wire, because it doesn't want to go back through the valve. Hold the wire. Take the needle. Some people put this valve on to begin with just for hemostasis and injections. I find it a little bit cumbersome because of the weight of it manipulating the inner catheter through it. Yeah. Or start out slow, just because you don't know how big the vessel is. You don't want to blow it out. Do a little bit of contrast here. All right, so we're going to Cine now. Pan the table head up. Looks like we're in the main branch. And decent size. Yep, let's go back up. We can bring that over as our reference. Let's take that off and flush it sheath. No, we got to be up where the end of the catheter is. There you go. Save that. So yes. Yes. And St. Jude or Abbott. So this is looking a little more straightforward than our first case. Got a nice isodiametric vein, straight. We've got good engagement of our Respiguide, so we're going to have some pushability to the lead. Hopefully we can deploy without any further added adjunctive type of navigation or wiring. Yeah. Yeah, this will fit through Medtronic Interretain. I haven't tried it on anyone else. I can't recall anyway. One thing I know it won't fit through is the merits, which are not slittable anyway. Let's switch spots. Pull back on the wire just a little bit. It's prolapsing because of the more wire in the vein than we need, and it's not advancing distally. There. Oh no, we need to go just a little bit further. We like to put that angle of the bias on the lead right at the angulation between the left atrial appendage and the LV. We're going to go ahead and test. We need a pacing cable. This will be 1, 2. Hey, Ralph, you're going to feel something. I want you to tell me where you feel it, okay? So I'll put my hand on their abdomen. Generally,
start here. Just on the pulse.
yeah, I would say mild. Okay. Where did you feel that?
My upper stuff almost to my throat.
Where?
Almost up to my throat.
Up to your throat. Okay. So you might have a little ERS here. Yeah. It's extra respiratory stimulation, which are pain fibers that also can be recruited in the phrenic nerve. This will be 4-3.
Try 2 million again. Here it comes, coming down.
That's strong.
My upper stomach.
Upper stomach. That's great. That's what we want. Is it painful or you just felt to take your breath away? Startled you. Okay, good. Let's try pulling back just a little bit. Maybe. I really like having the bias down lower because we haven't seen dislodgements. And this is 1, 2 again.
1730, and we'll try 2 million again. Here it comes.
That was pretty strong. Where'd you feel that, Ralph? Stomach? Upper stomach. Okay, good. No, it's okay. What I think we'll do is go ahead and slit. I'm going to slit the valve first. There's a slit on the hub of this sheath that goes right on your razor blade. And you want to make sure that you're pulling straight back when you're slitting. And if you don't, you can get a spiral cut on this and dislodge your lead. It'll rotate. That angled tip will rotate. So it can go off several revolutions if you're off axis, and then whip the lead as it's being cut. Okay, let's try 1, 2 again.
Okay. 1742. This will be 2 million coming down.
Maybe minimal. That's strong. Where'd you feel that, Ralph?
Over on my left side.
Left side? Abdomen or chest? All right. Let's try 4-3.
How much is for that? 3 to 4, 4 to 3.
Where'd you feel that, Ralph?
About the same place, maybe in the towards the center of the room, and up and down,
All right.
almost something like that.
I'm going to pull the wire back and see what it looks like with the bias. Can you show me the slack and the superior range there? That looks pretty good. Let's pull them out just a little bit. That's good right there. So I can keep an eye on it while I'm suturing. And I want to make sure we don't get. No, I want to stay right there. We're going to go ahead and suture down. Got the lead in. You took it easy on me. Got a nice target and it captures well. So we're happy with that. And I like to suture the suture sleeve to the lead first. So this is Respiguide 101. Driver. You are real special. Especially for the next 3 patients coming after you. We'll catch up a little bit on our schedule. But that brings up a good point in that you never know what you're going into, what your anatomy will be, and the challenges set forth. So I usually will try to make them at least commit to 2-hour case and then not feel pressured. So either the first case or my last case of the day. Driver. It's good that one was our first case because the pressure. Need that other suture sleeve. We're gonna go ahead and pull our wire and see that we're stable. Can you bring that over as a reference? All right. I'd say 95. You mean right lead or right bot can?
Right lead.
About 10%. I'd say. You would think it would be that simple, but I don't know. The right-sided lead for me is very, I need the suture sleeve that came with the lead in the packaging. It seems like it has a high preponderance to take some rotation on its own and move out of position. And I tried very hard to get the left-sided lead in, as you can see from this morning.
So that's the kind of pressure on you.
Take his feet down.
Yeah, you can take it down. You may not feel that pressure. You may feel the abdominal movement.
Yeah. I think it's about done.
Well, we got to stitch the leads down. Lead, I should say. And then attach the unit and close you up. Do a little bit of final testing. All the work of the procedure is already done though, and that's getting the lead into position. Yeah.
There's a suture.
Take the can. I always suture the header, and it prevents this device from rotating. It also keeps the leads behind the can for future changeouts, and keeps the axis proper for the position sensors. This will be 1, 2. I'm not quite in yet, but there it goes. Yep. Three, 4 goes in the top right. Pin plugs go in the S port and 5, 6. Another pin. Thank you. I need to expand a little bit. Let me come up with plug in. I'll have you lift this one up. Start in the area.
Where's that?
I'll try that. Oh no, you can go ahead. A little pressure here. Take that out. Take some irrigation. I have to dissect the upper lip of the pocket just a little bit here.
The header holes.
Yeah. Get some lidocaine too. I got it. Hmm. Okay, let's go ahead and have that irrigate there. Yeah. Let's go ahead and start closing. Might have a one little cautery there spot. Yep.
Full table out, or we want to do Final Fluoro?
Final Fluoro. Need somebody to run it though. Hey, Dwayne, can you move the table for us? Go ahead. Yeah. There we go. Hey, you're gonna feel something.
All right, here it comes.
You take the game for that with you.
Very strong at 4.
Very strong at 4.
So, are you going to try to take it real quick?
2, yeah.
All right, 2 milliamps. Coming down.
Medium and, yeah. What do you say?
He said that one was better than the other one. Like the first and the second one.
Oh, is that right? The second one was
About the same as the first.
from, where did he have comfort, discomfort at all?
Where did you feel it? Center was lower in the stomach?
Yeah, that's where we typically will feel it.
It'll be weaker when we set it up for real. We just want to make sure it's strong right now. Take a close to that nerve.
All right, so we're essentially done here. Do you guys have any questions?